The most powerful rocket ever built, designed with the goal of someday carrying humans to Mars, exploded in its test flight. SpaceX lost contact with the rocket over the Gulf of Mexico, but not before it went further than it had ever gone before. Just like the first launch back in April, though, it ends with the craft exploding over the ocean. NewsNation correspondent Ryan Bass joining us live tonight. Ryan, so what worked and what went wrong here?
Well, Natasha, this test flight went twice as long as the last one, as you mentioned, in April. But similar to that test flight, this one also exploded over the Gulf of Mexico. However, progress was still made here, moving SpaceX and NASA one step closer to rocketing astronauts back to the moon.
3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
And with that, the most powerful rocket ever built, SpaceX's Starship and its super heavy booster roared and rumbled to life off of Texas's southern coast. The 40-story tall rocket was Elon Musk and SpaceX's second attempt to reach orbit with Starship. Shortly after liftoff, a major milestone.
Stage separation.
Boost bank startup.
This is significant progress, absolutely. But like I said, there were also some significant failures.
Incredible views of our super heavy booster. And as you can see, the super heavy booster has just experienced a rapid, unscheduled disassembly.
The separation from the super heavy booster ended in an explosion shortly after surviving what's called hot staging. But communication with Starship was lost about 93 miles above Earth when SpaceX officials said they believe the ship's self-destruct system blew it up over the Gulf of Mexico, falling short of the goal of an around-the-world path. April's first attempt to send Starship to space ended in an explosion as well. Musk said they had much to learn ahead of their next attempt. Today's test launch lasted approximately 8 minutes, twice as long as April's flight, and the bottommost portion of the Starship system, known as the Super Heavy Booster, was able to fire up all 33 of its Raptor engines at liftoff. That had never been done before.
An incredibly successful day, even though we did have a RUD, or a rapid unscheduled disassembly, of both the super heavy booster and the ship. That's great. We got so much data, and that will all help us to improve for our next flight.
Musk and NASA Administrator Bill Nelson congratulated the SpaceX team, with Nelson saying on X that, quote, "Today's test is an opportunity to learn, then fly again." NASA and SpaceX's goal is to launch and land Artemis astronauts on the moon in 2025. But Dr. Kramer thinks that's an aggressive timeline and that SpaceX has a lot more work to do before we're even close to a crewed mission.
What SpaceX has to prove to NASA, 1 year ahead of time, they have to do an uncrewed flight of the Starship to land on the moon to prove that it is safe to put NASA astronauts in that Starship and land them on the moon and bring them back home safely.
Good news is the FAA said that there were no injuries or damage post-explosion today over the Gulf of Mexico, and that they are investigating what went wrong, which, by the way, is standard here, Natasha. SpaceX, though, they can't greenlight another Starship launch until the review is finished and corrections are made. Natasha?
Okay, Ryan Bass with that live report for us tonight. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.